This is Russell with Russell Does Stuff. This is my YouTube channel, and I work Mondays for 6 hours, and I work Tuesdays for 6 hours, and Wednesday, if I have to, I'll work a couple hours, sometimes an hour and a half, sometimes two. Today I had to work about two hours or so. We've had a lot of rain, and we had a tropical storm go by last night, so it affects my schedule a little bit. I'm thinking about maybe working Monday for 6 hours, and then maybe Thursday for 6 hours, and whatever I don't get done, finish on Friday. This old boy's not the machine that he used to be. Thanks for dropping by and checking out this video. This video is about voicemails and how important they are to your business. And once you start a business or you buy a business and you can't answer the phone, that is your connection to your customer. I've had some pretty poor voicemails over the years, and you want your voicemail to invoke a response out of the person calling you. They need to leave a message and information and stuff. Okay. I've had a business phone for a long time, same number throughout all the businesses except for the ones with landlines. And the voicemail, in my opinion, is so important. It's more important than email, in my opinion. You don't want a voicemail that says, "Hey, I'm busy right now. You can call me back," or "Hey, I can't get the phone right now. Leave a number or whatever." No, I have never ever structured a voicemail like that. Okay. Now, some of the voicemails I had when I first started out, even I knew how important my voicemail was back then. Even when we had answering machines, okay, how important that may be the only opportunity you get with a new customer is that voicemail that you make. Couple things I would suggest doing is writing down what you want to say on your voicemail. Read it over. Try it out on somebody. Ask them what they think. My voicemail is, "Hi, you've reached so-and-so, and I apologize for not answering the phone. And I explain why I can't answer the phone. I'm with another customer. I'm on a piece of equipment. I can't hear my phone. I want who's calling me to get a picture in their mind that I'm busy. I'm doing things. I'm out working. I'm getting things done. I'm responsible." Okay. You've reached me. Tell them who they've called, what business they've called, what's your name. Make a nice, pleasant, constructive message. Okay. I'm with a customer on a tractor right now. I'm on a mower, and I'm sorry I can't get to the phone, but I check my phone throughout the day, and I will call you right back. Most of the time, I don't even let it go to voicemail. I answer the phone on the first ring all the time. Boom, boom. Because I need that customer. I don't have to worry about playing phone tag with them if they left a voicemail or they found someone else, because as well as I do, when you're looking for tires or services or stuff like that, you'll call a bunch of people. I answer the phone on the first call. Boom. This is Russell with Russell Does Stuff. What's going on? Happy Friday, happy Saturday. Okay. More motivated than others. You gotta come in first place, man, when you're starting a business. or you just bought a business. Okay, your bank and your wallet and your family depends on how you operate this stuff. And a voicemail is the most important thing on your phone when you can't answer your phone. I know so many people. I call them up, tree guys. Hey, you reached out to that, you know, you know. My dad, his voicemail's like, if I don't recognize your number, I won't call you back. All right. I have another friend who has some long, crazy beep beep message, and why is your message like that? Well, the AI robots after a certain period will hang up if I leave this really lengthy uh, voicemail. I said, all right, man, whatever you want to do, you know. My voicemail, if I own 2 or 3 businesses at one time, I'll say, this is Russell with Does Stuff. Uh, I'm with this business. You've also reached this number. Um, I let them know. I hit them with everything. Oh, wow, he does that. He does that also. Oh, cool. You know, so all my voicemails that people leave me, they give me their name, their number, and what they're interested in. You know, hey, I'm with a customer. I want a piece of equipment. If you leave a brief message about what I can do for you, or you're just calling to get an estimate or whatever, just, you know, and then that way when I call them back, I'm already thinking about what's going on. Okay. I've already started the process. How am I going to respond? What do they need? You know, they'll leave a message. Hey, I got a tree in my yard I need cut down. Hey, I got a property I need someone to look at. In my message, it's like the sales process. I'm funneling them and I'm getting them to do something. Give me their information. If I can get them to tell me what they want. Sometimes they won't tell you what they want. It's Mr. Jefferson and I, 941-589. And then you're like, all right. He didn't give me any information about what he wants. I'm going to call him. And then you got to listen. You listen a little bit more. You don't have a plan now. Okay. You have nothing to think about other than his name and his phone number. Yeah, I got a couple properties I need you to look at. All right. You know, some of these people, you know, 555-886-6247, boom, that's it. You know, those people are probably calling 6 or 7 different companies. Okay. Those people, if you set your voicemail up right, you'll learn something about these people. Okay. What's their personality like? You know, can you sell? Are they the type of person you can sell something to? Is this the type of person you want to work for or not? You know, you can find out a lot about people when you're selling something to somebody and they ask you if you want a drink of water, and you say I want a half a glass full of water. They bring you a full glass of water. You got your work cut out for you, okay? Because they didn't listen to you. So it's very rare that people won't listen and do what I need them to do on my voicemail. And I don't make them wait 15 hours for a callback. All right, callbacks for greenbacks, we'd all be rich. So I call them back. I would look at my phone when I was first started out in business. When I was in business full time, I'm not in business full time anymore. But I looked at my phone 100 times a day. All right, that phone was my connection to my customers. I get in the truck, look at the phone, call people. Oh, thanks for getting back to me right away. You know how many times I've called so many people and they've never called me back. You got to be hungrier, more motivated, more determined. You got to be all those things. You have a positive mental attitude. You know, what's your reason for being in business? Okay. You want to be the best to your ability at what you're doing, and setting up the proper voicemail for your business or businesses is another tool in your tool bag for getting customers and answering questions and putting out fires and dealing with warranties and stuff. Okay. I got a warranty, gutters are falling off my house. All right, you got them to give you that information, how you set your voicemail up. My voicemail that I have on my phone now is probably 14 years old. It's the same voicemail. I may have changed it once. Stand corrected, maybe changed it once. About 10 years ago I changed it when I bought another business, because then I had to say that business's name. So let's say about 10 years I've had the same voicemail. Okay? Told them who they reached, told them what I'm doing. They have a picture in their mind of me working. Okay? And I never turn it off. I never, hi, I'm with a customer, I'm with a client. I never text them back something saying I'm in a meeting or any of that jazz. Okay? You call me at 11 o'clock at night, I'm with a customer. Okay? And that's what I found has worked the best for me. I can prove that it's worked the best for me. Okay? Because tomorrow, I'm not going to a 40-hour job. I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the store, I'm going to the parts store, I'm working on generators and doing whatever the heck I want to do. I'm gonna eat whatever I want in the morning. I'm gonna have some peanut butter and toast in the morning. It's my time, and that was part of my plan to get to where I'm at. I'm not bragging or anything. All right. If this is what you want to do after you're 50 or you're 40 or you're 30, you want to work, a fistful of hours a week and then have the rest of the week off to yourself, plan it. Do what I did. Plan your plan and work your plan. You don't go on vacation without directions. And I've done it a few times, and I've spent the night in a snowstorm. And that's not a lie. I drove to Colorado. Had no plan, no map, no nothing. I just said I was going to go wherever the wind blew me, and it blew me right into a blizzard. For hundreds of miles, there was a blizzard. Snow this deep. I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and spent the night at a gas station. Got up in the morning, there was this much snow on the car. I put on as many layers of clothes that I could. Got the snow off the trunk and the windshield and the car as best I could. I went up an off ramp and got out of there as slowly and as safely as I possibly could. So take it from me. Come up with a plan. Change it a little bit if you got to, but work your plan. It'll take you somewhere. It took me somewhere. Well, this is Russell with Russell Does Stuff. And if you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, the like button, leave a comment below if you have any questions. I was only interested in this much of the pie, not the whole pie. And I'm happy. I'll catch you on the next one.